now that all the setup has been done around our shipping integration edition, the next thing to do is actually process through an order and see how that information all correlates together and how and what is sent to our shipping agent, so DPD, DHL, going back to our original setup. So the demo that I'm going to do at this particular time is against a sales order, and it's a non-warehousing location. Okay, so there's not going to be a warehouse shipment and a pick or anything like that. It's just going to be posting directly from the sales order. So what I would do is I would create my sales order, putting in my header, putting in the lines, most importantly making sure that on my shipping tab my shipping agent code is populated. This field, as you guys know from your nav days, is that it will come from the customer card, but you can obviously change that depending on the sales order that is going out. So your customer may be set up with DHL, but on this particular order you're going to be sending out via UPS as an example. So make sure your shipping agent code and your shipping agent service code is populated. These bits of information are going to be going back to your carrier, your shipping agent. They're going to be picking up that information from the file in which you're sending out and then being able to give you the label that you require at the end of it. So we'll put on our line and we'll release our order. What we will then do is we will add our packaging. So on the Actions tab, there's a new button called Add Packaging. Okay, you must put on the packaging before you actually post the order. The reason being is that when you're sending out the information to your carrier, you're sending it from the posted sales shipment. So in order for them to know what package you're sending out on, the weight of the package, they need that information before you post the order. So what we'll do is we'll put in our package type. So these again go back to our default setup. So we pulled through a load of information, but it may only be certain ones that you're going to be using. So you may have deleted, say, like jumbo document and things like that. The information regarding the weight and the package size all comes from our default setup. Okay, so we're going to use customer provided and we're going to put in the weight. This will be the weight of the total order, so the goods within it and things like that. So I'm just going to put in 5 as an example. So this will be 5 kilos. I'll then click OK. I will then go on to post my sales order. I would note at this point that if you do ship an invoice, which Nav allows you to do from the sales order, the order will actually disappear. So if you haven't added your package on at that point, you won't be able to add it on once the order has completely disappeared. So you'll do post, you'll do ship, and then you'll click OK. At that point, our line will then have quantity shipped as 2. What we will then do is go to our posted documents. Okay, so in particular our posted sales shipment. So within our posted sales shipments, we would find our document. Okay, and then we would click register with shipping agent. At this point, it will either fail or it will be successful. This particular screen here that you can see and the information populated on the screen is down to the fact that we have selected this particular shipping agent to be the test one. So what the test one is doing is just showing us all the information, showing us the order details, showing us the shipping agent service code that we've run, what type of label we're printing, the heights behind it. So all that information that we set up as default is now pulling through. This is just an example of what would then be sent to our carrier as the information for them to produce us a label and to update their system so they know what package we're sending out, who we're sending it out to, what type of packaging. All that information is now within here. So having it in test mode will not send anything, but it will show you what it could send.